Hi guys, Tangaro is with you. Today, a dude sent me a leaked update and said it was definitely coming out. Recently, many bloggers have been saying that the developer of Melon Playground is preparing a huge update. Please subscribe to my channel and I will start recording videos. As everyone knows, developers often add new characters in updates, and the next update will definitely be no exception. And the first person who is likely to be added is a soldier. And this is logical because there are already military vehicles in the game. But there are no soldiers, and it would be great if they were added because the character itself is quite interesting, and can be used to create many plot twists. I also found a surgeon in this file, and look how cool he looks. If they add him to the game, it would be great. For me personally, he looks even cooler than the soldier and I will be very waiting for him to be added to the game. And what do you think? Write your opinion in the comments. Next in the files I found Melon's zombie and it looks pretty epic. And I think this character looks much cooler than the previous ones I've already shown. If they add it to the game it will be pretty cool and I think a lot of players will agree with me. So let's hope they do add it. There are already a lot of weapons in Melon's sandbox, but there is still a lack of them. And the new update will definitely touch upon the topic of weapons. I always want to see as many weapons as possible added to the game, as they are an important mechanic. Without weapons, the update would be boring. And here's what was in the file. You can see that they want to add a bunch of different rifles, grenades, and a sniper rifle. And I don't really like this concept because these weapons are too boring. And I would like to see some kind of missile launcher or nuclear weapon, instead of the simple rifles that are already abundant in Melon Playground. Please write in the comments which weapons you would like to see in the new update. In the new update, I definitely want to see vehicles, as their presence in the game is very exciting and makes the game much more interesting and dynamic. And the first vehicle I found in the files is a tank, which is actually strange because we already have something similar to a tank, and I don't see the point in adding this version of the tank. Let's not dwell on it, because the next vehicle will definitely surprise you. And the next vehicle is a helicopter. And I can't help but be excited about it because I can already imagine how cool it will be to fly around the map and shoot with machine guns. I approve of the helicopter 100%, because adding it to the game will only diversify and make the gameplay much more interesting. Just imagine how you can fly it and do whatever you want. Well, the next vehicle is not as interesting. It's just an ordinary car that doesn't stand out. But adding it will still be a good idea, as it will diversify the game and the overall gameplay. It is clearly necessary to add new interesting mechanics to the game, because the entire gameplay is based on the mechanics of the game, and it would be foolish to ignore such an innovation. And the first mechanic is the destruction of walls or any other objects. Destroying objects would be very useful, as it would make the game much more realistic and interesting, allowing players to build huge bases and set off explosions. The next one is fire. We have a fire-like mechanic, but it's completely different. And therefore the fire mechanic will only make the game more diverse and interesting. Well, I really like the next mechanic, and it's electricity. If they really add it, it will be very cool, because you can create many exciting mechanisms that will make the game more interesting, and possibly attract new players. Interaction with an object is something that is sorely lacking in Melon Playground, because if they add interaction, the game will be head and shoulders above the rest. Imagine clicking on a functional object and having an animation of your character approaching and interacting with it. I think this is very cool and necessary for the update in Melon Sandbox. These are not all the concepts in the file, but I've shown you the most interesting ones. Be sure to write your opinion in the comments, because I'm very interested in what you think about the new update. Well, I have to say goodbye, but stay tuned for more videos. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.